How y'all doing, man? I know it's been a long time since I put a video up on the air, but as you can see from my channel, you read, you check out my videos, you can see I only speak when it's something very important to speak about. You know what I'm saying? I don't just jib to jab and hear my own voice and just try to be seen on the internet and all that. As you can see, I never really am worried about being recognized. In fact, I'd rather not. But there's some things I wanted to talk about, because it's an epidemic, as y'all know, with these roxys and oxys and all this, these pills, you know what I'm saying? They're taking over the country, and it's not just kids, it's not just addicts, it's not just users that are the problem, it's not the dealers that are the problem. The government ain't even the problem. These motherfucking pharmaceutical companies have a conspiracy to addict the planet, at least the United States, to the point that they are needed as much as we need water or air. Because when a person gets hooked on these roxys, it's like they need it like they need water. I know people that will buy roxys before they'll buy food. I know people that'll buy roxys before they buy food for their children. So you have to, and it's not their fault. Yeah, it's their fault that they decided to dabble in drugs, but we were pushed as a society to do this. These young kids I'm talking about. See, when I was coming up in the 90s, we were actually pushed to smoke weed to the point of, like, smoking a quarter pound a day, with Dr. Dre and the Chronic and all these things. I mean, it was just everywhere, you know what I'm saying? They made sure that our generation smoked the fuck out. And they're making sure that this generation becomes a pill popping animal, syrup sipping nigga. All that bullshit. I mean, you got the most famous rapper in the world is a fucking junkie. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne is a fucking junkie, and that's who the kids got to look up to. We had Tupac, you know what I'm saying? We had motherfuckers hollering, knowledge and positivity and all this, and this little nigga hollering about sipping syrup and popping Xanny bars and doing roxys and oxys and all this mess, man. And he influenced the children, but I believe he's getting paid by pharmaceutical companies to do that shit. All these rappers are. Pharmaceutical companies are paying everybody, the government, the police, you name it, to especially the doctors. You see what I'm saying? I live in Florida, and this is the Mecca around the United States, and anybody that knows what I'm talking about is true. This is the Mecca for prescription painkillers and most prescription drugs, period, because the doctors down here they get their license, and then they hurry up and get a storefront, and they open up what's called a pill mill. It's a little shop. Anybody can come in and say, oh, my back, my neck, and they're gonna give them a script of roxys, and they get paid from Merck Pharmaceuticals. I mean, I want you to Google, I always tell y'all, don't listen to me, do your research. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to take my word for shit. See what I'm saying? Don't take nobody's word. If you get some information and it interests you, go do research on it. Don't ever just listen to a motherfucker and that's another human being, bleed same as you bleed, put on their clothes same way you do, and you look up to them like everything they say is fact. Because your master teacher and your guru and all that, they're not. They're flawed. They're human. They're no different than you. They're no better than you. So anything you ever hear from anybody, you do your research and you find out for yourself. So I want y'all to look up all these pharmaceutical companies by name and realize how many of them are out there, and then do some research on those companies and see how much money they're making, and see how much money they're making off the one pill ROXICODONE, not OxyContin, not hydrocodone, not Percocets, ROXICODONE. Anybody in Florida I know knows what I'm talking about. But the conspiracy is much deeper than the government. It's much deeper than the police. It's the pharmaceutical companies, the corporations, and they're making money off today's youth, and even all the people in the world. Everybody of all ages is getting these drugs prescribed to them like fucking M&Ms and Skittles, because the doctors are getting paid so much extra money by the pharmaceutical companies to pump this shit, to prescribe it. You know, and I know people that went into the doctor talking about they were complaining of chest pains, and the doctor said, well, what's causing you so much stress in your life? And the patient said, well, you know, I don't know, I guess I have regular stresses, you know, this and that, you know, I raise kids, blase squad. And you know, the doctor said, well, would you like me to prescribe you some Xanax? She said, hell motherfucking no. Do you realize how powerful a drug Xanax is? That's not for play. That's one of the most powerful drugs on the planet. And she was gonna give it to her because she came in complaining about she was stressed out and she wanted to get her heart checked. And what the fuck does that tell you? They pumping that shit because they making money off of it. Now, there's a movie that y'all have to go watch. It's called A Scanner Darkly. It's by Philip K. Dick. A Scanner Darkly. Letter A, word scanner, word darkly. I know it sounds weird, but it's called A Scanner Darkly. It's a book written by Philip K. Dick. All his shit is the bomb. Any Philip K. Dick movies, Blade Runner, Minority Report, all that shit is Philip K. Dick. He's got the most science fictionally advanced mind of his time. You know what I'm saying? Check his work. But A Scanner Darkly is about a drug addicted society who's addicted to a drug called substance D, right? Stands for death, whatever. Substance D, the drug, whatever. It's the pills that everyone takes. And it just so happens that these pills come from something called little blue flowers, and they're little blue flowers that are farmed in the mountains, blase squaw. See the movie, okay? But little blue flowers, when I watched this movie when it came out, I was thinking, damn, what is this drug that they telling us? Because, you know, through the movies they give us messages, they tell us what's what. You just got to read through the lines and dig what the meat of the message is, you know. So I'm thinking, damn, is it them Xanax? Because I know some Xanax are little blue pills, and because back, you know, when this movie came out, the Roxy epidemic wasn't what it is now. See, once the drug hits the hood, okay, that's when you know it's gonna be a serious problem. When crack hit the hood, forget about it. Okay, when ecstasy hit the hood, forget about it. Every nigga popping pills. Now Roxy's have hit the hood, along with Xanax and syrup and all that shit. But when I say hit the hood, I mean it's in the hood. It's on the streets. Any your regular weed man or coke man, now he got Roxy pills and ecstasy and all that. So I figured out these little blue flowers in the movie are the little blue pills. Roxy's are little tiny blue pills. Everybody's addicted to them. Pharmaceutical companies is making mad money off the shit. I'm just making y'all aware because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I bring y'all from one side of the river Styx to the other. I'm Karen the boatman, so I put it down when it's time to be put down, and when I got information to spit, that's when I get on the mic. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all miss me, y'all, you know, I appreciate all the love, you know, everybody, you know, when's the next video, all that. So I love that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't just get on and just talk for no reason. And you see none of my videos is me blabbing about nothing at all. You watch my videos and every single word is a fucking jewel. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know that, because I know y'all know that because y'all give me the feedback. But anyways, man, we just need to be careful. You need to watch your seeds. If you in your 30s or whatever, you got little ones or whatever, or maybe, you know, like me, I'm in my early 30s, but I got a 15-year-old daughter because I started young. So you know, I gotta look out for her. Anybody with kids in middle school, even some of the 5th grade and 4th grade kids are bringing pills to school, man. It's no joke. But if you got kids, you know, from, you know, late elementary school all the way through, man, you know, if they in high school, they already doing what they doing, man. But you gotta catch them early, and you gotta talk to them about these pills. It's not about weed and coke no more, man. Don't worry if your kid wants to smoke a joint. Yeah, stop them from smoking a joint, but don't tell them marijuana's a gateway drug. No, because kids are skipping marijuana. They going to right to pills now. Marijuana, they did that to us. Our generation was the chronic. This generation is the pills. They don't even, I know, you know, a lot of kids don't even smoke weed. They do pills. So, you know what I'm saying, watch your children, man. Watch your seeds, because they're going to grow up in this fucked up society made to fucking turn us into fucking zombies who need them. Like I said, pharmaceutical companies gonna be in as much demand as a company that sell bottled water or electricity or air. Peace.